Hello to all, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to explore a topic that can genuinely change your life for the better. Each of us has dreams and aspirations, yet at times, those desires seem unattainable. We tend to look at our current circumstances and decide we can't possibly achieve our goals because of external limitations. In truth, nothing could be further from reality. Rather than fixating on the obstacles around us, the key is to focus on ourselves and work on reshaping our own mindset. Our mind is the only place where we can truly overcome feelings of lack and limitation. As the ancient philosopher Epictetus once said, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." By directing our attention inward, we can begin to transform our circumstances from the inside out. One of the most powerful methods for renewing our perspective is through what some refer to as the renewal of the mind. The Apostle Paul famously stated, "Be transformed by the renewal of your mind." This involves re-examining our beliefs and thought patterns, then actively choosing to shift them. As we do so, our external world, including our body, environment, and conditions, eventually becomes a mirror of this new state of mind. If we emphasize abundance and prosperity internally, we start attracting those very qualities into our lives. Conversely, if we remain fixated on lack and limitation, we draw in more of the same. This principle underlies the power of prayer. The Bible reminds us, "Whatever things you ask for when you pray, believe that you have received them, and you shall have them." Whether we're praying for healing, prosperity, achievement, or other material benefits, we have to believe we already possess what we are requesting. The challenge, however, arises when our everyday logic contradicts such beliefs. If we have overdue bills, persistent creditors, or mounting pressures from the bank, convincing ourselves that we already have riches or any good thing can seem impossible. Yet the deeper part of our mind, often called the subconscious, accepts whatever we continuously tell it with conviction. This process is identical to how we learn skills like walking, swimming, or playing sports, by repeating actions and thought patterns until they become second nature. The same principle applies when we pray for greater abundance. Once our subconscious accepts our statements as truth, it will immediately strive to fulfill them. That is precisely why affirmations exist. They're tools to persuade ourselves of the reality we choose to affirm. When the deeper mind is convinced, it aligns everything to bring that affirmation to life. Difficulties emerge, though, when people place more faith in poverty and limitation than in plenty and possibility, fixating on their current hardships rather than their ultimate goals. To break free of this cycle, we must shift our attention away from the pattern of lack and back toward the foundational truth. God, as an invisible spirit within us, is the source of all creation. Everything we experience, from our heartbeat to the air we breathe and the fruit we eat, flows from that boundless origin. By changing our belief system, we can state with conviction, "I recognize the eternal source of my supply. God is the source of my supply. My every need, spiritual, mental, and material, is met at every moment. God as wealth circulates in my life, and I accept it now." This act of reaffirming our divine inheritance directs our focus from scarcity to abundance. Affirmations are, at their core, powerful statements we repeat to ourselves to reprogram the subconscious mind toward a more positive outlook. For example, if you wrestle with self-doubt, you might affirm, I am confident and fully capable of reaching my goals. Repeating such a declaration frequently begins to overwrite the negative messages that have held you back. However, it is critical to remember that affirmations alone can't replace genuine effort. We also need to take meaningful steps in our daily lives to support these new beliefs. When choosing or creating affirmations, it is best to phrase them in a positive, present tense form. Rather than saying, "I will be happy when I reach my goals," try, "I am happy and grateful for the blessings in my life." By framing our statements as if they were already true, we train our mind to accept abundance and fulfillment as our present reality. It is also vital to pick affirmations that feel genuinely resonant. If you don't truly believe what you are saying, it will likely fail to bring about meaningful shifts. Ultimately, affirmations become a transformative tool when we pair them with sincere action and heartfelt belief. By consistently telling ourselves a new, uplifting story and backing it up with purposeful steps, we gradually shift from negative thinking to a more empowered outlook. Remember, the deeper mind responds to whatever we repeatedly and convincingly declare to it. When we harness that power wisely, we discover that our lives can and will evolve to reflect our most deeply held intentions.